in. Concerned residents in Erewash gathered at Long Eaton Town Hall yesterday as part of a national anti-fracking demonstration. Around 30 people attended the meeting, which invited people to share their concerns about fracking and encourage the local council to refuse drilling work in the area. The group walked to Attenborough Nature Reserve via the office of Erewash MP Maggie Throup to post a letter about their worries. Maggie Gallimore was one of the people who took part.
Everything I've heard about fracking concerns me. We want to prevent any such application because once the application is made, we believe the government will step in and make sure that the application is passed.
Yesterday, Saturday, wasn't it? There was a big demonstration. I say a big demonstration. There were about 30 people outside Long Eaton Town Hall. And what they were doing was making a noise as part of a nationwide anti-fracking demonstration. It was going on in 30 different counties and towns all around the UK at the same time for people to air their concerns about drilling in their area or the potential for it. One of the groups was Frack Free Erewash, and they met in Long Eaton. Here is our reporter Heidi Booth.
Armed with placards, banners and leaflets, around 30 people have gathered in front of Long Eaton Town Hall as part of an anti-fracking demonstration. Their plan is to air their concerns about fracking and make sure the council knows they're opposed to any drilling in the area.
Literature. My name's Phil Ormerod. I live in Long Eaton, have done for many, many years. I'm a retired person, but to be perfectly honest, it's really not for me. This is for children and the next generation of people who are going to have to deal with potentially a real environmental disaster that's in the offing. Our local area has been designated as an area where fracking can take place. It's an area of intense population, it's an area of outstanding natural beauty, and regardless of what the democratic views of the local populace are, it seems the government are determined to push ahead with this industry. So we're here just to let our local MPs and anybody else who wants to hear know that we're not in approval of fracking in our area.
Drilling for shale gas is only at an exploratory phase, but more than 100 licences have been awarded by the government to firms in the UK, allowing them to pursue a range of oil and gas exploration activities in certain areas. Erewash is situated in one of the licence areas.
Well, we're in the area known as the Wilderpool Trough, and those areas have been carved up, if you like, into sections where companies can apply for licences to explore the possibility of drilling for shale gas. Well, this particular area that we're talking about stretches basically from Derby, so it takes in most of Spondon, carries on out of Derby, the Derwent Valley, towards Long Eaton, through the entire area in and around Long Eaton, including Attenborough Nature Reserve, goes out towards Nottingham and the countryside in and around south part of Nottingham, stretches down towards Loughborough. So it's quite an extensive area.
Anybody else want a placard? Yeah?
We are actually going to go just next door to Erewash Borough Council now, to the Erewash MP, Maggie Throup. We've got a letter here that we need to leave at her office to make her aware that there are people in Erewash who are upset about the prospect of fracking. We don't want fracking anywhere. We think it's a dirty process. It's also another form of fossil fuel, and we would like cleaner energy. We don't want our land, our water and our air quality and our children's future put in jeopardy for a quick buck for these energy companies.
Before firms can begin fracking, they must receive planning permission from the relevant local council.
We want to prevent any such application because once the application is made, we believe the government will step in and make sure that the application is passed. So, once you do fracking, you can't undo fracking. The damage will be done, the contamination of the soil, the air, the water. You can't undo that once it's done.
There's been no planning permission given, so there's no drilling in the area yet. Would you say it's fair to say your concerns might be slightly premature?
Going on the experiences of other towns, we want to be ready in case there's any applications that are made here, and we want to be in solidarity with everybody about this dirty, nasty process called fracking.
Heidi Booth talking to some of those people in Long Eaton taking part in the national anti-fracking campaign. No fracking way, they called it.